It's time. Lock, load, put on your Infinity Gauntlet and grab your lightsaber. This is Nerd Talk. Presented by WeBeam TV.
Hey everybody, welcome to Nerd Talk. It's Friday night. It's episode 206.
How was that? 206.
206. Anyway.
By the way, Elizabeth says hi.
Oh, she's already on?
Yeah, she messaged me and she's like, steal something from there if he's opening anything, but you're not opening
not tonight.
A loot crate to
my
steal
little dear,
stuff.
my little pickle. Nobody's stealing into this tonight. That's just the way it is. I'm sorry. You can most people can take some of my stuff, but not my Mandalorian stuff, which I have got all kind of stuff. Okay. Seriously, is Boba Fett really a Mandalorian?
No,
he's not.
No, he's not.
He's an imposter.
He's a clone. That's why. For one, that's the reason. And
Was Jango Fett or?
No, Jango Fett was not either.
Because he took his helmet off.
Exactly.
So.
Was the princess a Mandalorian?
God, no. Why would I want to be a Mandalorian? I'm strictly Empire.
Strictly Empire. Well, there was some Imperial Mandalorians.
Are there?
Yes, there were. I did the research.
It's just a creed. It's not a race,
That's
which
correct.
I learned 2 nights ago.
I spent most of my time in the Star Wars galaxy acquiring holocrons and Sith crystals and a bunch of other dark Sith artifacts.
Oh, really? That's what you do?
I mean, what else are you going to do in Galaxy's Edge?
That's true. Well, I haven't
been there yet.
I have a Boba Fett, a red Boba Fett, a black Boba Fett, a Jawa, a Mandalorian with a flamethrower. I've got the child. Yes, the child. And then I got the big Mandos back in the back. We're gonna open those up.
I got a question about your child. Is that the same one that you pre-ordered?
No, it's a different one.
Okay.
I already checked. And of course, they're all bobbleheads. So.
They should be opening back Monday so we can go there and pick up
the malls are not opening back up.
Retail is. They're not going to.
Retail's opening at 25% capacity if they so choose and if they can adhere to all the other guidelines.
Yep.
It's not like, oh, everybody's open. You're open if you can follow all the guidelines.
And the mall is a congregational place. It's
yeah.
You will find.
I
doubt very seriously. I mean, I hope so, because I've already got my email saying it's in, and then 2 days later.
You have 2 of them because you got the small one and you got the big one
right.
like these.
Yep. So.
Yeah, and also a lot of the stores, if they're national stores, it's going to be a national opening thing. I don't think many places are going to do like this bullshit spotty opening, like, let's open 3 stores here. Let's open 2 stores over here, but only a little bit.
Right. I know. It's
not going to happen.
It's so nuts.
Well, I'm glad some stuff's opening. I can go back. The comic shop's open, so Monday I can go there and pick up comics. New comics start rolling in.
Oh, so that mall. So if Gulfview Square is opening up, then the other mall will open up too.
Yeah, because they posted today as of Monday they open 11 to 5.
Oh, nice. All right, cool.
So I can go pick up
I'm
comics.
Good. I want to go. I want to get my ass.
Problem is I can't go there till probably Saturday.
Okay, love you.
Because
I love
I work
you too.
till 5.
Bye. We'll miss you.
Since I work till 5, I can't go there.
Yeah. Anyway, so hey, look, we're gonna start off, and talking about going old school. Yu-Gi-Oh fans are really entered a tournament with this guy came in with 2,000 plus card deck.
How the heck do you make a deck that big?
I don't know, Josh.
And to be useful.
How do you make a deck that big?
Well, it's quite simple. All you got to do is, back in the day when this was made, Yu-Gi-Oh, unlike other card games, didn't have a 60-card limit like Magic, like Pokemon.
Right.
They had an unlimited thing that you could do.
Okay.
So these guys decided that they were going to do a larger deck. Each card was 3 apiece. It adhered to every other rule, except for there was 2,222 cards, and a lot of it was made just to make you reshuffle your deck. So if you were playing them, you would pretty much just get bored and tap out and be like, I'm done playing because I'm not going to sit here and watch him shuffle.
Something Dylan would do. I see him.
Yeah.
How he makes his decks? Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was
He would
definitely
do the deck
exploiting
like
a
that.
rule, and they wound up having to change the rules after this, even as far as in the TV show, they now have to adhere to a 60 deck limit as well.
And you could only have one of
There's
each
that-
card, right?
You
That
can
show
have
still
3
goes on.
of a particular card.
So if I
you
have 3 blue-eyed dragons, I'm good.
Yes. So, and then so forth and so forth.
Overrated
You can't
card.
go no more than 4. Can't go no more than 3. So if you had 4, one of them's got to go. If you had 1, 2, you're still good.
That's funny. It's good. One
Interesting.
guy walk in and go, I'll clean you out. I'm done. Do I need to open the book or what? 2,000 cards. I mean, that's like 30
Oh,
steps.
there was an image of it that's been circulating the internet, which is why, like, I had to do research on this to see if it was real, and it is. That, like, you see 2 guys, like, mafia style with suits on, everything, carrying the big case that carried all of these cards in it.
God. That's funny as hell. Well,
Excessive.
we just figured we'd throw some old school in there for us, you know what I'm saying? So, oh, did you? Where's that image at? Rob's got an image. I want to see this. Oh, it's small. It figures. Oh,
Yeah,
good.
She
that's
said.
all of the cards together.
Wow.
Okay, but so how do you play something like that? I mean, do you have to
Right?
know your order?
So, like, it's one of those, like, any other card game. You would have a turn, I'd have a turn. So, as soon as, I get a card that tells me to shuffle, play that, instantly I now have to take all the cards that need to be shuffled, which is usually your main deck, and reshuffle everything together, to make a new order.
Reshuffling 2,000 cards.
So would he have to reshuffle 2,222 cards?
Yes, he would.
No, that's
Every single
oh my
time.
god!
He actually had to have a friend with him to do it.
And they allow that?
Wow.
They no longer allow this, but this was, how there's always that straw to break the camel's back?
This is
This
the guy?
is the straw that broke the camel's
All right.
back. To the point where they had
Yeah,
to
it's
change
like all
it
those
across
weird
all
laws.
continuity.
That's
Wow.
just nuts. That is nuts. All right.
That is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Holy crap.
And if you think
So-
about how long Yu-Gi-Oh has been going on as a card game, that's a lot of different things that he could have put in there just for poops and giggles.
Wow. All right. Well, there you have it. So we're going to move on. Star Wars. Star Wars. The Rise of Skywalker coming to Disney Plus.
On May 4th.
2 months early.
May the 4th be with
I'm
you. It's gonna be a
excited
good
because
day.
I never went to see it in the theater. And Han Solo. I'm super excited to see the Solo movie too.
I
Finally. I'm a
pre-bought.
bad nerd.
And doesn't the Mandalorian thing come out May the 4th?
Yep.
The documentary?
Yep.
And the last episode of the Clone Wars,
No,
which will be Order 66. The entire Clone Wars has been leading to Order 66.
So,
I had
When
ordered
they-
69. That would have been better.
yep, I totally agree with you. Absolutely.
I have an entire theory on how the galaxy was
different Star
sexist,
Wars
but
movie.
that's neither here nor there.
That's all different kind of lightsabers and everything. I'm just saying right now. So the Mandalorian. Let's just jump on. I mean, Bunny Trail. Sorry, the Mandalorian documentary. Is it about how they made
Yes.
the show Mandalorian,
Yeah, I
or
think
is it
so.
going to
I
be like
think it's gonna
Picard,
be-
where they go down the whole Mandalorian path?
No, showing you how they made it and
I
everything
don't
behind
care
the
about that crap.
scenes.
Now, there's no
That's-
telling what little trinkets or secrets might be in this thing, because it has been very secretive as to, what went on during filming of it, because it kind of went under the radar, because if anybody was really looking at this thing, I think Baby Yoda would have been the first thing that would have leaked.
Yeah.
But it took us all the way to literally the very first episode for us to see Baby Yoda, and without any, how did they keep that a secret? How did they keep a lot of this going without knowing that Disney Plus was coming out and what else they had coming down the pipeline, including Rise of Skywalker? Did that have any influence on the show or on the TV show or anything like that? So, a lot to
You know what
be
I think
discussed
would
on
be
it.
cool is if they used like a big bunny stuffed animal with floppy ass ears for the Baby Yoda, so that like nobody filming had any freaking clue what the asset
So-
was until it came out.
They
That would be
could've.
amazing. I really hope that happens.
It's actually funny that you bring up a big giant bunny in Star Wars continuity, because there
Because
is
Josh
a big
dresses
giant
as
bunny,
a bunny.
in Star Wars continuity. His name is Jackson the Rabbit. He appeared in a couple issues, and he is now considered canon.
What?
Well,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool.
We're going to be covering it on this week's episode of Comic Book 101 TV as we cover The Revenge of the Fifth entire Star Wars dedication episode.
That's funny.
Very cool.
That is funny. All right. Well, I mean, I already pre-bought Skywalker.
Did you?
Yep, I pre-bought it.
So you
through
already have it.
My Apple. Yeah.
Why haven't
I'm
we
excited to
watched
finally get to
I
do
don't
a
know.
trilogy sit down of the new Disney films from Force Awakens to Rise of Skywalker and see how well they hold up as a trilogy together. Because, you know, up until this point, it's just been like any other time, just getting to watch them bits and pieces. You know, got to watch Force Awakens, then got to watch Last Jedi, then got to watch Rise of Skywalker. Now we can sit down, watch all three back to back to back.
Okay, so let me tell you how. See, because you're new to the crew. This is how Nerd Talk TV started. We literally were sitting in a lunchroom at the old studio, and we were all debating about good, bad, why, you know, this is going to suck, blah, 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 blah. And so I said, you know, first of all, this is a show. Why don't we just do this for shits and giggles when we have extra time, and we'll do it, blah, blah, blah. I said, and here's the first show. The first show is going to be, we're going to sit down and watch all of the Star Wars that leads up to the new
Force
one.
Awakens?
Yeah. So we're like, oh, okay, that's great. You know, so we did. We started on a Friday night, and we did our show, and then we literally sat and watched all the way until Sunday. Then we all went home, took showers, and then we all went together and watched. And it was, and then because we used to do, believe it or not, we used to do Nerd Talk Monday and Fridays. We did it twice a week because we are all there were enough of us to do
In the
2 shows a
studio to
week,
do it.
right? So, and we came back, and man, a couple of the nerds hated it. And of course me, I go in. I just loved it because it was Star Wars. It's just, to me, it was like, okay, great, that's awesome. I'm getting more now. I didn't rip it apart. So to me, we can do that. We can actually come into the studio and watch these all, and then just watch. And then we have Bree. Bree, you'll have to come out of hiding, honey.
Right.
I'm sorry, but you can come in here. We'll watch from Force Awakens all the way to now, and then we can include the solos and all that kind of stuff if we want. And then we watch this one right here.
Well, I don't think you need to continue Solo or Rogue One, just because they take place way before the events of.
It don't
true.
matter.
New
It's still
Disney
fun to watch all of
trilogy.
them.
They're still
Let's
fun
just
to watch.
watch all the movies.
Oh my God! Have a marathon?
Yes,
From
every
so we would
All
have
the things.
that would be awesome. I mean, could you imagine? I mean, see, we would where we start. We start with Solo.
No,
Why not?
You start at episode 1.
episode 1.
Oh yeah, episode 1, episode 2, episode 3, Solo.
The
Rogue
One.
Then
A New Hope.
3, 4,
Yeah.
5, all the way through. We could do that.
The
I mean,
Mandalorian afterwards.
then the Mandalorian afterwards.
But if we really
Mandalorian
want-
would be between Return of the Jedi and.
I mean, I've got enough
Force Awakens.
TVs. We've got enough TVs in the studio that everybody could just get comfort in their own little area, bring a bean bag, whatever, and we just start. That'd be cool. I'm up for it. I'm up for it.
Alcohol.
Huh?
There'd be a lot of alcohol and
Alcohol, food. Oh yeah, we could do that. We could
Oh my goodness! I just heard Rob.
Yes, Rob. Yeah, Rob's. Of course, you're gonna hear Rob. But anyway, jumping on. So we'll just jump into the very first one right here. Oh,
I want to see Josh's
my
face
little
while you're doing
dude.
this.
My little dude.
He's getting sad. He's crying. The princess is shedding a tear.
Oh, look at that! That is awesome. Do you like me? Yes. Do you like Josh? No. Did you want to get out of your box? Yes.
I'm sorry. Funkos look way better in their packaging.
Okay, so Josh Wheeler asked, opinions on Star Wars Rebels. I loved it. It's a good show.
From what I've seen so far, I don't mind it. I'm pretty much down for almost anything Star Wars, given the right circumstances and storyline.
You know what's good is I can barely hear Josh.
Really?
So,
I can
yeah.
hear him just fine. So
I
yeah,
can hear him.
So that's package number 1. And as we move on, okay. There we go. Oh, look at that.
I want the chicken nuggies. Give me the chicken nuggies.
Some nugs. Give me some nugs, man. All right. So, and by the way, thanks for this is going to be okay. Let me go get their website so
plug.
you can show it real quick. These all came from Jeff and Holly Collectibles. I want to say Jeff and Holly's Collectibles and Gifts. Now, this is their website right here that I got up right now, and this is a long one. You got to read. We got to be good. Jeff and Holly's Collectibles and Gifts.com. I think they should have went with a JHCAG.com.
Anytime I hear "and Holly," I just think of Marshall, Will, and Holly.
Oh, yeah.
That's all I want to
And
hear.
their Facebook is the same thing. Let me get rid of that right there. Oh, crud. I hate when I
failed.
do that. Right there. So Jeff and Holly's Collectibles and Gifts. They're at Jeff and Holly's Collectibles on Facebook. So we're going to be opening these all the way. The more I do it, the more he cries, and the more I like it.
Hey, they're your toys. Do whatever the heck you want with them. I'm
Anyway,
not the one.
so moving on. Oh, I'm right. Okay, so they're fighting a whole new time war. Time Lord Victoria is coming late 2020.
Okay, so
This is
so super cool. Yeah. So this is a whole like multi-platform story, which I'm not super keen on because it's like audio, novels, comic, vinyl, digital, all this sort of stuff. Escape rooms and games, all sorts of shit.
Where's it going to
And
be?
it's going to be, I don't know. It's going to be from September 2020 until January 2021, and they're going to launch products and experiences over 12 weeks. So,
Huh.
I don't know. But it's got David Tennant in it again, which is always amazing. It has Chris Eccleston, who is my favorite doctor because he's who I started with.
Right.
And then it's got one of the old guys. I think he was the last one before Chris Eccleston,
Right.
but I'm not 100% certain because I haven't seen the old shit yet.
Right.
It's going to be interesting because a lot of stuff happened. That was like the dark period that the doctor doesn't want to talk about, that he doesn't want to remember. The war doctor was in between Chris Eccleston and the doctor before him, I think. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Somebody who knows more about Doctor Who than I do.
We need Mark for that.
What?
I don't think it's going to be anybody on this crew.
No, I'm to people online.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I love Doctor Who, but I got a donut in my mouth. Sorry. I love Doctor Who, but I never watched it enough to be like I am with Star Trek or something like that. But I
It is
just
the eighth
enjoy
Doctor.
watching
it. Is the previous.
Mhm.
And
So
it's
looking-
going to have Rose Tyler back too, and the Ood, who are like possibly my favorite, like secondary characters. I
Right.
like the Ood and I like the lizard people. The Madame Foster, she's super cool. There was supposed to be a TV show for her.
I mean, the
actually,
Slee Stacks,
I don't think it ever happened. What?
the lizard people, the Slee Stacks,
It doesn't sound right.
No,
I don't know.
that's
Madame Bastard,
from
the
that's
lesbian
from
lady with the
Land of the
potato
Lost.
man.
That's old. That's from Land of
What?
Lost. Sorry.
Oh, but I don't know. It'll be interesting. It's going to be through Penguin Random House, BBC Books, Doctor Who Magazine, comics, Escape Hunt. Probably going to all be in England,
Oh,
which is some bullshit too. But
yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. I'm excited to see the Ood again because I really like the Ood. They're the ones that hold their brain in their hand with the little glowy orb thing.
Right.
They're super cool with the little stuff.
Well, that's cool.
So that photo right there.
So when is that going to
Hellboy
be?
Looks like the Angel of Death in Hellboy 2.
Oh,
Who,
you're
the one
right.
in the
You
center?
know what? You're right. It does.
Dude
Except
in the
for
middle, I think David Tennant, looks like the Angel of Death from Hellboy 2. You know, the one that he's got to go make the deal with to get the dagger out of his ribs.
yeah.
I'm excited. I don't know. I don't do comic books though, so I feel like I have to start reading comic books so that some of this,
But you
so
like
that
to
I can
read.
appreciate all of it. Yeah, I like to read.
There you go.
There's
See,
a big difference
stop,
between
stop,
reading
stop
comics
telling
and-
yourself that they're comic books and you're just reading short stories.
Right? Yeah, I guess so. It's like
With
when I read the
pictures.
last Harry Potter book, the Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. I
Yeah.
had no idea that it was a frickin' screenplay that I was going to read. I think I read the book in 2.5 hours.
Wow.
I was really unimpressed.
Well,
but
Mama Tech-
I don't know. I'm excited for this.
Mama Tech has read. So we're all Walking Dead fans, and well, not everybody, but me and Mama Tech are. And so I went and got her the beginning of Walking Dead to let her read the graphic novels. And I figured, oh, this will take her a long time. She says, when am I getting more? So as soon as the comic book store, I kind of remember where I'm at so I can go get the rest of them for her so she can continue on.
See, and that's part of it is I'm worried that if I start reading Doctor Who comics, then I'm going to be like, oh my God, I need all of them.
Yes, yep.
And then I'm just going to, we don't have space in our house. Like, I'll find space, don't get me wrong, but
so
we don't have space right now.
Doing research for Howard the Duck, Man-Thing, and Swamp-Thing, and a couple other characters on Comic Book 101, we come to find out that Doctor Who, for a short time, was written by Marvel Comics, so he's part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe to a degree.
No, he's not.
Well, not cinematic, but Marvel Comic Universe.
It could be, yeah.
That's kind of cool. That's
Because they don't own the rights.
How long ago?
That
Like
was a
back
long
in
time
the
ago.
80s or something?
Yeah, 70s.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. Hey, it's part of the multiverse. It's just a part that they don't go do and hang around.
Do you know what years it was? Because I'm curious if it was the 80s, right before it quit.
Honestly, I don't know off the top of my head.
Well, that is your thing to do. You got to find out.
You have a computer in front of you. Google. It's a magical thing.
Candy's on his thing. So while we're talking, I'm going to open up another one. Oh, this one's solid plastic.
Yeah, that's actually a special convention exclusive.
84. You were right, Bree. 84. Ooh, this is the red Boba Fett.
Oh, 85.
Ooh, the smell. Josh, you should be here for the smell of the...
Oh, dude, I will completely agree with you. The smell of a brand new opened action figure is unlike anything else.
That
Just
is
that
so
fresh
good.
plastic.
Oh, that's almost like having a steak come off of a grill and it's sizzling and it's hot and...
Overcooked.
No, there ain't nothing better than that.
I am craving a
Or
steak.
some
I cannot
salmon
wait.
coming out of the smoker.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, that's so cool.
That is so cool. So we'll put him over here and then let me know when you're there, Rob, and I'll make them both of them.
We're going to have a little army of them.
Probably.
Like, you already don't. Like,
I know you're
if
talking
you were
about.
on the other set, they'd be all behind you, just coagulating.
So I think we need to go to IKEA.
Yeah.
Because IKEA sells, that display case Dylan has?
Yeah.
They have them at IKEA for $50.
Really? I've got to go
Yes,
to IKEA.
I
then.
need one.
Oh, you
And
can
you
get a
need one just
D-top
for
over
yours.
at, I think, IKEA and stuff, too. A clear plastic case great for displaying figures. And then you can go to Small Joe's, get a riser to put your figs and stuff like that on.
That's awesome.
I don't have any of these things in my house, which I wish I did, but my figures are all over the place.
So
Give me a second, I could go pull them anywhere.
Sorry about that, Rob.
I'll bet the Container Store would have stuff like that, too.
I bet
have
they would,
boxes
too.
for
Yeah.
free and everything.
Yep. So, okay, we're jumping to the next one now. Okay, so this online, this has been this is a firestorm.
Yeah.
Because you don't know. I know where I stand, and I think Rob and I are kind of on the same thing. But so AMC Theater vows it will no longer play any movies from Universal Pictures.
All because they went straight to video on demand with that one movie, The Trolls.
It's not about them going
No,
video
that is
on
not
demand.
the only reason.
It's them going on video on demand and wanting to do theater release simultaneously after all this is said and
Yes.
done with, so that they can basically release it in the two platforms, hoping to make the most bang for their buck. Something I had talked about on this show a couple of weeks ago.
Well, I'm just going to say these 5 words: Blockbuster Video and Hollywood Video.
Yeah, they're gone too.
If you're gonna do something, look, AMC, I am totally behind you. You need to make money. You get it. You got multi theaters all over the world and all over the United States. But let me tell you something. You put your line in the sand on that, and you will die. Because Universal comes out with some of the biggest freaking movies on the planet right now. Unless you're going to go all private stuff and become the private haven for other stuff, but
Like Sundance fucking movie theater or something. But and I get it because their issue is that Universal's been telling them for years that we're not just going to jump into doing video on demand straight. They've been no, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. And now because Trolls did so amazing, they're like, yeah, we really like this. But Screen Guys, we're going to do both of them at the same time instead of
video on demand, though.
But here's the thing. Universal they backed up on that statement, by the way, because they also took in consideration, well, no one could have gone to the theaters. So would it have actually done as well as it did
I don't think so.
if we were not quarantined or we're not staying at home? I don't think so.
I don't think so, because the reason parents were buying that movie is because they were stuck home with their kids.
They're stuck home with their kids.
But it's also a kids movie.
Yeah.
And kids' movies going straight to home video is awesome, because little kids in movie theaters are assholes. Like,
and this is a lot cheaper.
Movie theaters are not made for little kids. So maybe with kids' movies, that's an okay idea. But with adult movies, like the four of us here, people that enjoy going to the movies, we still want to go to the movies. We still want that experience.
I want that experience of walking in and sitting in that chair that some guy could have been booming in, or sticking to the floor with the popcorn or soda that's all over. I want that experience.
Money-wise, it's cheaper to do it at home. You're paying $20.
Like, that's the biggest thing about it.
Right.
It's the experience, and adults want that.
Right.
Kids don't give a shit. Parents were probably like, "What? You mean I don't have to take my kid to the movie theater to see this stupid movie?"
Right.
Yeah.
When all of us
and then
go
the
to the
parents
movies,
don't have to watch it because they can turn it on and be like, "Peace out! I'm gonna go sit in the other room."
Exactly.
When all of us go to movies, we're dropping well over $100.
You don't drop anything.
Well,
I'm the one dropping everything. Yeah, exactly. So, but I want that experience. Look, I have a nice big freaking TV in my house, but I want to go and I want that freaking 50-foot screen. I want that freaking THX knocking me out. I want that. I don't want to sit there at the house and go, well, 60 is great, but, and surround sound is awesome, but I don't feel it. I want to immerse myself in the experience.
We can get bigger TV.
No, we can't.
Bigger speakers.
And do you think they're going to do it? You cannot have a TV big enough to replicate a movie theater experience unless you're a millionaire.
Yep.
Don't even start. But also, aside from that, I forgot what I was going to say.
I want the experience.
I think a lot of these films are going to become these big theater experiences, like the Avengers Endgame just was. Certain films will be these big things that we all want to go to the theater for because it's, it reminds of a past time. It's an event, no different than a rock concert, a wrestling show, a sporting event or something like that. There's certain films that will be tent-poled for that. I mean, Universal, that in and of itself, right off the top of my head, the next Jurassic World movie is going to be one of those movies that theaters will kill for because it's going to make how much money if they release it in both platforms.
Yeah, and then,
also...
Go ahead.
Also, like, in the theater, you have all the trailers. And at home, on video on demand, you might get, like, a trailer or something.
Yeah.
But I would be interested to see how long they can keep freaking ads out of video on demand services. If they do that, if they go straight to video and movie theaters at the same time, they're going to supplement that with ads.
I love the trailers. I love trailers. I go for that.
I think that's a big part of the experience too. That's one of the big things I love is just to see what's going to come. Sitting there with your friends or you're cozy with your loved one and you're like, hey, that looks good. That doesn't look good. It helps set the tone for the evening. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and here's something else. So to move forward with this, I think I read another piece of an article where they said Regal Studios were going to jump right in there with them, and that's not true. I think it was Rob that said that, Regal will actually join the fight if Universal violates the whole release timeline law or agreement that they did. So. Yeah, so it's Regal's not backing AMC up on this by no means, other than the fact that the theaters need that 60 days of release first before they go to VOD, right? Because that's just common courtesy, and I don't think, but AMC putting their heels in the sand and drawing that line, that's just the dumbest thing I've seen. That's why I don't go to AMC theaters.
But it's also publicity. It's publicity, and it's
Yep.
pushing Universal to change their mind. Because, and this is what we talked about last week, like when everybody's at home, everybody's able to see what all these companies are doing behind
Yep.
the scenes that normally goes unnoticed.
Yep.
And everybody is on their shit right now.
Yep.
And
What
I
theater
think that's
is
a
that?
lot
Universal
of why they're
Studios?
doing
Is
it,
that AMC?
because they know that things are going to change after them.
Yeah,
and they want them to be accountable.
Right. Michael just gave me a good point that at Universal Studios City Walk, it's an AMC theater.
Is it still?
Yeah. Yeah.
Somebody said it's not an AMC theater still. I thought it was something different.
Honey,
now.
I was just there a couple months ago.
Oh,
It's
okay.
AMC. Yep. And I think the one
that's
over
interesting.
at Downtown Disney is an AMC as well. Because that's an AMC dine-in, isn't it?
No, Universal changed it. It's Cinemark now.
Oh, Cinemark.
That's what I
They
thought.
changed it
There
to
you go. You were
Cinemark.
right, Bree. Good girl. Well, they didn't put.
I swore it was.
It was.
It was. Oh, yeah. It was an
sure
AMC
was.
forever.
Yeah, hand me that Star Wars right there. I'm going to end that Mando while we're talking. Yep. So I'm waiting for.
I think it'll be interesting to see what happens. I think Universal is going to back off a little bit, and I like, even if they do a month of in theater, but maybe they'll let kids movies go straight to video on demand, because
Which I'm fine with
really,
that. No
like,
kids in a movie theater.
I don't even have kids. I mean, I have had stepkids, but like the thought of taking children to the movie theater stresses me out.
I swore you just said you had stuffed kids.
Do you like Josh?
Kids in the past.
I got a stuffed kid.
Oh my god. That's
oh my
too
god,
funny.
that's creepy. Why do you have a picture of yourself behind you?
Because he likes
What do you-
himself.
I wanted to class up the joint.
That's right, man. Classing it up. Classing it up. Classing it up.
What, you don't have photos of yourself all around your house?
No, I
Is
don't
that
need that
you?
ego.
Yes, that's
Oh,
me.
okay, I
That's
guess
my
I can
ever
see it now.
sexy self. Can't you see the imagery?
Ever sexy
It's really
self.
little.
Ever sexy self. Anyway, let's move it
Where's
on.
that?
So this one, I don't know. I think this might have been Bree. Assassin's
No,
Creed.
that was me.
Oh.
that
That was me first, bitch.
Yeah, her
Oh.
first, bitch.
No, I did it first.
No, I'm pretty sure she did it first.
No, I shared it
All
in the
right.
chat first, and then you shared it on Facebook.
Okay, so
I'll give you
let's watch the
25%
trailer real
of the
quick
credit.
because I've got stumped. Oh, good, right there it is. Yes. To me, so Rob and I were talking earlier, and Rob said something like, in one of his film classes, they asked the students, do you think they'll ever be able to replace actors with CG? So just like they're doing here. And a lot of the kids in the class, oh, no way, you can't deliver, you can't get the feeling out of it, stuff like that.
Avatar.
Not the same.
Beowulf.
But this, just go ahead and play the trailer, we'll come right back.
They are heartless. Godless barbarians. They murder and kill blindly. They scar the lands of England. Lands they will never defend, never love. The time has come to speak to them in a language they will understand.
Somebody tell me. Answer if you can.
Assassin's Creed Valhalla, available holiday 2020.
While we were at break, I opened up my Jawa and my Mando with the Mando with the flamethrower. I love a flamethrower.
So the prices for this game, I just want to go over real quick. The standard edition, of course, is $60.
Right.
You have the gold edition that comes with a season pass,
right,
and a gold steelbook,
right,
$109.
Oof.
But
what's
to top it
a
off,
season pass of what?
all the extra updates they're gonna release within the next year or so, more stories and everything.
So
but then you have
wait, there's extra shit I can get for my games?
Yeah, all of them do that.
Always have been.
Yeah. Then there's the collector's edition for $199. And it comes with
not the game,
the season pass, the music behind it, and it comes with a giant statue of the main character on the Viking ship.
Really?
Yeah.
So you get a ship and a guy?
Well, it's
That's
half
really
of a
wasteful.
ship, but looks really
It's like
kick-ass.
super wasteful, especially when they can just release it digitally.
It'd be good on
like
the
I know
studio.
some people want the hard game, but like
I want the toys. I don't care about the game.
I don't buy digital games. I like having a physical game, like Animal Crossing.
We know you want Animal Crossing.
I got it now. I got it today.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
Guess who you
I have less than zero interest
guess who
in
he has
that
to be
game,
nice to
except
now?
for the art history thing.
And it was actually cheaper at Walmart than the normal stores. It's $60 everywhere else. Walmart had it for $49.
It's got coronavirus.
It probably does.
Well, Michael, when you get to the part where you have to figure out the art forgeries, can I please do that part? I was so pissed. That article that I shared to you guys yesterday, that it said the quiz for art history stuff. Yeah, no, I didn't show any of them. I didn't get to choose any of them. I didn't get to see how good I am at my art history.
All right, I'll save that part
how
for you.
good are you
I think
at
it looks
your
really
art
cool.
history? How good are you? You're decent.
It depends on the art. It depends on what level it is. But like I was reading the article, one of the things is I don't remember the artist off the top of my head, but it's the Las Meninas painting, and this artist painted it was this whole family, and the forgery in Animal Crossing, one of the secondary characters, and there's like 9 people in this frickin' painting. One of the characters all the way at the back by the door, their hand, instead of being here, was here.
Oh.
So it's tough for art history people too, but it looks really cool.
That's cool. All
so,
right.
But yeah, the game's going to come out before the end of the year.
Really?
So looking probably November, probably right before Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
right before Black Friday.
Yeah,
So
it'll be
going-
out right before that.
So going into this, one of the things that I said is, can the new CG, can those, the characters in there actually portray a really, can they bring feeling to it?
Yeah.
I gotta tell you right now, some of this new CGI graphics, actors better get their shit together because they can be replaced with CGI like really easy.
Oh, and I just want to point out the best part about the new game was we saw at the very end of the little trailer was the hidden blade came back. They got rid of that for the last game or two.
Talking about
so that's been
Tommy's
gone.
been waiting for that to come into this game.
So to see him, you think he's going to die by the night, then all of a sudden the night drops and the blade retracts. I screamed up the desk.
You did not.
Yes, I was so freaking happy. The hidden blade is back. I'm a huge Assassin's Creed fan.
Are you?
So, at least I started on Black Flag because the
Okay.
pirate won. Then I played every other one and beat every other one since then.
I have to say I liked the movie.
The movie was decent.
I liked the movie.
Enjoyed the movie as a separate thing from the video game. Like
Yes.
it was a good movie on its own.
Yeah.
But it was
I like
bullshit
that guy.
because he never jumped backwards off the building.
Oh, yeah.
They should have done that at least once.
Yeah, you're right. They should have. Instead of the swan dive, he should have taken the back flip off.
Right, just one time.
Just one.
Every single person that watched the movie would have enjoyed that.
Yep.
But I can't wait for the game to come out because I want to see how big the game is, how massive you can free roam and everything.
How large certain aspects of the Vikings are.
What?
What?
What are you looking at? Penises there, buddy?
Probably. He keeps looking down
So
on
there's
his
the
lap.
black. There's the Boba Fett black. That's pretty cool. I like it. I can't wait to get into these. Josh is really
So
gonna
has
have a
everybody
shit
been
fit.
wearing a face mask when you go out in public?
Nope. I sure have not.
Sometimes. My wife made a few.
So Disney.
No.
Disney.
Oh yeah,
Disney
here we go.
has
Good
a
old
new
Disney.
line of reusable character cloth face mask out.
Of course they did. Money grab.
You know,
They even have Star Wars
by the
ones.
time
Look at
they
the Baby
ship
Yoda.
These out.
Yeah, no.
Like, and the Baby Yoda one doesn't look like Baby Yoda. That looks like some weird gremlin thing or something, or like a baby Frankenstein or a baby monster Frankenstein. That's what it looks like. But
Yeah, exactly. With big eyes.
yeah,
Like
it's
a hamster.
weird. But like all this mask stuff, like I get that that's a thing right now. But even this random website that I go on, like looking at clothes and shit, I've stayed off of it for a while. And today I was on there, and for selling scarves, they now have photos of the models wearing the scarves with masks. And I just think it's really dumb. People are being really excessive. Like, and I understand the masks are important. You need a mask. Okay, fine.
See? They even have one for him.
Princess ones. They got my favorite print with
Little girl mask.
See, I like
Destined
the
for
ones
greatness.
that have little penises or vaginas on them, because if you can tell what's on my mask, you're standing too goddamn close.
My friend
Oh, those are
showed
even
off her
better.
mask.
Thought of
Bree.
that.
My friend has a mask who showed it off, and it's a penis on there.
That's awesome. Like, I love those. I totally want one of the ones that I saw one on a craft thing, and they had the penises and vaginas, and she was like, if you can see what's on my mask, you're standing too close to me. I do like the Mike
Did you
Wazowski
pull
one,
a
though.
Josh
That's
and
pretty
throw
cool.
the boxes?
Yes, but not at the camera, so it wasn't good enough.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen at the camera because those are. If
We
you
need
throw, if I catch you throwing boxes in my cameras, I'm gonna whoop your ass.
In the general
Just saying.
vicinity.
Nope, doesn't matter. So anyway, I don't wear a mask out in public. Sorry, I can do this. Okay, we're all good now. We got the audio back.
Yay!
Somebody was watching and paying attention. Obviously, all these people that are watching are like, I don't know what's going
Nobody
on.
said anything.
Is this a deaf show? Is this a show for hard of hearing people? I don't know. Jeez.
We need someone to do sign language. Just sit here the whole
Yeah,
time and do sign language
exactly.
the whole time for us now.
Do you guys remember? I don't remember who it was or what it was, but it was during one of the hurricanes. I think it was Irma.
The guy had no idea what he was doing.
Yeah, he was just like signing. I don't know how he got hired.
Things got weird when he started doing gang signs.
Yeah.
Right?
The faces they make are just as good as the guitar players. It's amazing.
Man, they're so expressive, but like they have to be.
Right.
I love seeing the people doing sign language at rap concerts.
Oh, that's funny.
God,
I like seeing the little old white ladies doing sign language at rap concerts.
Because it's always the same white lady. She's always overweight. She's always in a pantsuit.
Hey, I like
She's
pantsuits.
awesome.
Leave them alone. Anyway.
Hey,
all right,
she's
so
fit for it.
So now we're coming up to the new Baby Yoda, the Mandalorian Funko Pop are up for pre-order.
Yep, you already opened the ones that came out. There's more coming out. There's one with a frog in his mouth. There's one where he's just in his little bassinet and they're overlooking the distance. There's another one that he's getting a little drinky.
It's not a bassinet.
The whatever you want to call it.
It's not a
crib.
bassinet.
Floaty bassinet.
No, it's not a bassinet.
His
Fine,
floatable
his
crib.
basket.
It's
his
the asset
crib.
transportation module. What the hell's wrong with you?
ATM.
He's 50 years old. He's not a baby.
He is a baby.
No, he's 50 years old.
He's still a baby.
Jeez.
He
more
coos
powerful
like
than
a
you are.
baby.
He's more
He's still
powerful
a
than all
part
of
of
us.
the Rebel Alliance and a traitor. Take him away.
Take him away.
And he's fascinated by a little shiny ball. He's a baby.
Just like Josh, fascinated by little balls.
Oh, that is so wrong.
That's what they should have for a Funko Pop.
Sorry,
They should
Ed's
have
not
one
in the
where he's
chat,
got the
so
little
someone
gear
has
shift
to do
ball.
it.
I gotta back this up because that's right in my shot. That's pretty sad. It's all about me, you know. But anyway, so I can't wait. I'm happy to do it.
You'll buy them all.
I never got to go to Build-A-Bear and build the child.
Believe it or not, they
Ooh.
actually came out online with the
you can order online.
asset that you could buy, and
Yeah.
they instantly sold out. Like, they have to have a waiting list for that.
Of course
now.
they did.
And hopefully, when all this goes over, they'll have some in stores that you can actually purchase.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's not the same if you order it online. Like Build-A-Bear it's the experience.
I literally want all the moms in there going, what the hell's wrong with this grown-ass man in here getting a stuffed animal? I want to hear that come out of their
Dr. Who
I
mouth.
Who
wouldn't do
grown-ass men
anything
buy 'em?
about that. I would just say best of luck to you, and hopefully nobody looks at you weird as you buy a stuffed bear from a Build-A-Bear and dress him in whatever weird clothing you want to dress
Well,
him
I
in.
tell you one thing. It's really funny. We were in the mall just a couple months before all this happened, and I walked in, and the girl looked at me. She goes, "They're not here yet." She knew exactly what I was coming in for. She's like, "They're not here
awesome.
yet." I'm like, "Okay." I got geek written on me. I'm like, "Okay, fine."
Right.
You're probably wearing one of
It'll
your
be-
Star Wars shirts.
It'll
or
be
something
better
that
if
day.
they
No, I
have Star
wasn't.
Wars and the Doctor Who stuff at the same time, and then you have double the nerds, but then you have like Doctor Who nerds are sometimes some of the like really weird nerds. Because Star Wars is like you're dipping your toe in the nerd pool. Like you don't have to be a super nerd for Star Wars, but Doctor Who people are kind of
Yeah,
Weird.
pretty freaking weird.
yeah. You got to come in here and get your. I have posters for you here.
And
I'll be
that
in next week.
Okay.
Yay,
She
Brie will
sees
be
that
in next
now.
week.
Then next week I'm gonna go. She'll go like, well, you know.
No, next week I will. I do though. My nephew, his fiance is having a baby, and they're having a gender reveal party over the internet at 6:00 next Friday. So I might get to the studio by 6 and watch it there, just so that I'm already there.
There you go. That's perfect. We can do it. We can stream it live if you want. I don't care.
And he's been watching. It's the Azov
Yeah.
Jordan. That's my nephew.
They know they're having a baby. Do they know yet?
I don't think so.
So it's going to be a surprise to them too.
Yeah, it's going
Oh
to be a
my.
surprise for everybody, which is super cool. And they live in like
Can you
Bumfuck,
like
Ohio
film
or
their
something?
reaction when you tell them that they're having a baby?
Well, that alone is enough to stagger you. So Just saying.
Well, yeah, especially if you
though.
didn't know you were having a baby. I mean, just getting hit out of nowhere with that one. I mean,
By the way, you're preggers. Oh, great. Thanks.
which now explains why my weight looks the way it does.
Yeah. Are you pregnant?
I might be. I mean, ain't you ever seen that one movie, Junior, with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito?
Oh, God have mercy.
They used to predict pregnancy, or not predict pregnancy, but a pregnancy test was to wrap a string around a woman's neck. And when the string broke because she was gaining weight and her neck was getting heavier and like your thyroid glands get bigger or whatever,
Yeah.
the string would break. And that's how they would know they were pregnant.
Good
Oh,
Lord.
really?
Isn't that the
That's how they did
weirdest
it?
pregnancy test?
Who came up with that? The people that hunt
That
and
was
burned the
old. That
witches?
was, like ancient stuff, like
God.
before they had sonograms and shit.
Hold on. I
my
need to go
God.
ask my wife about this pregnancy test gimmick here to see if it works. Anybody got some rope?
No, no. Hey, let's go back to the people that are sponsoring tonight's toys. So Jeff and Holly's Collectibles and Gifts. That's their Facebook page. Jeff and Holly Collectibles. They're right across the so in the plaza that we're in, they're literally right across from us. So they're awesome people. And if you need to get a hold of them, hold on. There's a 202. I cannot read that because of the clock. 202
92449
What is it?
At least
What is
someone
it?
can read.
727 202 9249.
9249. See, all you people.
I
at home
had to
can see
peek
it,
over
but
the little
we have
bar
clock
in
that's
front of
over it,
me.
So yeah, okay. Oh yeah, don't cover up Bree. You can cover up Josh all you want.
There we go.
And look, they also have a website. Welcome to Jeff and Holly's Collectibles and Gifts. And it's actually Jeff and Holly's Collectibles and Gifts.com. We got to talk to you about that URL, bro. That's just a lot.
I got to talk to them the other day. They were really nice people,
They're
willing to
great
work with
people.
you. And I know there were a couple Funko Pops that I was looking for that they said they'd help me try to acquire.
Yeah, they told me the other day they can't find them.
Anything for Josh, they can't do it.
Yeah, that's usually how it is.
I
But
know.
don't forget, whenever you go shopping for your Build-A-Bear, me and my bear got to go because he wants a Lando Calrissian outfit.
Okay.
He said he'd look cooler in a cape.
You want to do a date with his bear? What?
What?
We already agreed on this. When
I
he
have
goes
a-
to
I'm pretty
Build-A-Bear,
sure John did
No,
not
so
agree
that's-
to do a
that's
date with your
Michael's
bear.
thing.
We
The
have
furry
it on
thing,
the
that's all
phone.
Michael.
We have it video footage on the show that we agreed to do a Build-A-Bear day with me and John. I bring my bear. He gets a Lando outfit. John gets the asset. It was going to be an
This
amazing
is
time.
creepy.
He does what with my ass?
He wants to build a bear with your ass.
Oh, no.
Ooh.
That's a poop bear. That's a poop
Spend
bear.
more time thinking about what I'm going to do to other men than
So-
you do with yourself and other women.
So I have a question for all of our nerdites. Oh, and by the way, if you are a nerdite,
How do you become a nerdite?
you can go on. You can go online and go to the WeBeam
Go online
TV.
where?
Yeah, WeBeamTV.com. Go on the Nerd Talk page, and then you can become a nerdite. Because if you become a nerdite, right,
You get a date with Josh.
you get 20. Oh, there went all of our viewers. Shit, dude, seriously,
Hey, this will be the closest any of them get to royalty.
you could get
I put
20%
Megan to shame,
off
yo.
Where at?
at Jeff and Holly's.
20%
20% off, or use the discount code NerdTalk20.
Okay, so Jeff and Holly, can they get other toys besides Pops?
You have to ask them.
When are they open?
So I have a question for all of our nerdites out there. All right, so if there was a location in Port Richey where you could come and play Magic, Warhammer, D&D, maybe a little bit of console playing, not a big place, but a nice, quaint place, would you come, especially if it was part of the Nerd Talk world? I'd like to hear your comments.
Yes,
I think that
but
would be cool.
Yep. So I'm waiting for I'm going to wait
for
the viewers.
Warhammer, it's harder because
I don't care about the game. I don't care if you come play Monopoly.
Monopoly. would be
It's just a
So
concept.
you're taking-
It's a
you're trying to take-
concept
I don't
of
care
a place
about-
to
I don't-
gather.
Huh? What's that?
Just the concept of a place to gather
Yes.
fun. Yeah.
Yes.
and play games
Yes.
and be nerds
Exactly.
and be chill.
Exactly.
Speaking of Monopoly, I played Nintendo Gamer Monopoly last week.
Of course you
How
did.
fun was it?
It was actually really freaking good.
How fun was it?
It was actually better than I thought it would be. It's
Right
a
over there.
I know
different
there's
type of
special
Monopoly.
rules for each character that you play as in this version of the Monopoly. So if you're Bowser, he has special rules as
Yes.
compared to like Mario or every other player in the game.
Yeah. So that's what made it fun, because it's not the typical collect all the properties. You still want to collect them, but instead of actual like $5, $10, $20 bills, you get coins.
Okay.
So
That's cool.
Well,
Only,
see, we can play that there.
John,
Yeah,
do you
my dear.
remember a while ago, I don't remember when, we were trying to play some game online. It was like a website that you go to and everybody goes to the same like / whatever thing.
Yeah.
And it was a grid of a bunch of words and
Yes.
there was a red team and the blue team.
Yes.
So I finally played that and I get it now.
Oh, do you?
I do. Because it was really weird. I remember we looked at it, we tried to play it, and it was really freaking confusing.
Yeah, we tried to figure it out.
I understand it.
Yeah, we couldn't get it.
I understand it now. So
Oh,
if
good.
we
Well, let's try it
have
again.
the opportunity, we need at least 6 people probably. It would be better with an even number of people and at least 6 people.
We can do that.
It was actually a lot of fun. It was super cool.
Okay.
That would be fun to do on the show. Like if we
Heck
could get
yeah.
other like viewers to zoom in and play that game with us.
Yes, that would be cool. That would be super cool.
If there was a shop to go to locally close by to play games, board games, whatever, it would be fun.
Yep. I want to hear from what our nerdites say, because we are potentially opening up literally in the same plaza, the studio, about 1,000 square feet, and we're going to have some tables in there. It's going to look loungy. So it'll look like dark, not super dark, but not white stark walls or red walls, but it's going to look, it's going to have that ambiance of coming in, chilling out, playing some games on some tables. We'll have like a PlayStation console and maybe an Xbox console. We'll have snacks and stuff like that. So I'm kind of looking for the nerdites out there to tell me yay or nay, and I'm trying to think of a very cool name.
Gathering place.
Well, that's the restaurant already.
Whoa, yeah, no, you start calling things the Gathering, and then you got juggalos coming in.
Yeah, no
I don't
juggalos.
think
Yeah, we don't want
John
them.
and them can handle that.
They're never.
I can handle it.
So,
all day.
but yeah, we're gonna do it.
The Hobbit hole.
Yeah, so it's
the Shire.
Whoa, you calm down with your Hobbit hole.
but there will be on the weekends. There will be D&D, big D&D. Well, for as much as we can put in there, D&D tournaments. We're gonna get involved with Magic, so there'll be small Magic tournaments.
That's cool.
We're
We
gonna
gotta
do
find,
console.
You got to find an official.
We already have
judge.
one.
Someone that is.
Yep, already have one. Already got the judge in place. Yeah, John's
That's
thinking
cool.
ahead. How about that? So anyway, we're going to jump on here. So the Jurassic Park dinosaur rendered mostly inaccurate by new scientific discovery.
What dinosaur?
So it's actually the Spinosaurus from Jurassic Park 3. We see it in a brief cameo in Jurassic World. Believe it or not, they have now found and discovered what they believe to be a tail to the Spinosaurus, which would have given it more of an amphibian-like, or there you can see video footage of it, more of like an eel-like tail. And they believe with this tail that it wouldn't have gone out of the water like we had seen in Jurassic Park 3. It would have actually stayed in water its entire time. So that entire sequence where they were like, it was swimming after them and stuff like that, it would have only eaten anybody if they were like hanging out in the water.
Looks like an alligator.
Yeah.
Or a crocodile.
Which could have been a very early ancestor to it. We don't really know how that works and stuff like that, beyond finding bones and going, hey, this looks like it's part of this dinosaur. And we just discovered that it made a Jurassic Park movie somewhat inaccurate because they kind of handled that in Jurassic World.
Well, I think a lot of the Jurassic Park
amphibian dinosaurs
movies are inaccurate, so it's all right.
Yeah.
That's
they're
what
allowed
movies
to
are
be.
about.
But I can tell you, it doesn't move like, okay, the bearded dragons, when they swim, it is the cutest freaking thing you've ever seen, because they do this little wiggle swim. And I was really expecting that this was going to do a little wiggle swim, and it didn't, because alligators and stuff do that too. They do this, they shake their bodies and they wiggle.
Right.
Super cute. I'll have to get a video of the lizard swimming.
Right. See, to me, other than the big fin on the back, it looks like a crocodile or an alligator.
Yeah.
But a very, 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 very large one that could eat your
Loch
entire
Ness
house.
monster.
The Loch Ness monster. There you go.
Nessie.
Nessie.
Oh, I have an idea for the hangout place. The
What's that?
Nerdisphere.
Nerdisphere. Actually, that would be good. The Nerdisphere. Oh, Brie, and we already tagging that.
Yeah, exactly. We already used that, so it's not like
Brie
anybody
is
else
so
uses
smart.
it,
That's right. Well, they better not be. It's mine.
right?
Better copyright it real quick.
I am. I'm
Right?
literally going to go tonight and start filling the paperwork out. Nerdisphere. That's awesome. I think we found the new name. Come on down to the Nerdisphere. That's
cool.
awesome. So, but anyway,
And I
Can we film a
see the
commercial
inside
for
of
it?
no, we have to find some company to allow.
That knows how to film a commercial?
I have no idea how to do that stuff.
I don't know who can do that.
Yeah, Rob might know somebody. I don't know. So the Toy Story 4 director to helm animated Transformers prequel movie. What?
Or really?
What?
Toy Story director to helm animated Transformers. Oh, so in other words,
They're
the
making
director,
a Transformers prequel movie that will be an animated feature, much like the 1984 feature that was all animated, unlike the Michael Bay ones and the Bumblebee movie that we just got not too long ago.
Right.
This will be all animated. It'll be the Transformers on Cybertron. For me, hopefully being a big Transformers fan, I would love to see the rise of Megatron being gladiator to military, general or whatever he would, leader of the Decepticons, and that entire thing play out.
Like the sequence from him being Luke Skywalker to Darth Vader, basically,
I mean, Anakin Skywalker to Darth Vader,
or
but
whatever.
sure.
Yeah, that one.
Where it took like 6 films, sure.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, like with Transformers, being as big of a fan as I am, like even in the films that we have gotten, we don't really see a lot of them on the planet Cybertron, which is their home, nor do we actually get to see a lot of them in a prequel sense. Most things, as we know, do prequels from time to time. Transformers, they touch upon it very little, and it's mostly a bunch of different versions of the same universe told different 6 different styles of continuity.
6 dirt and what? You mean
Different forms of
Derp.
continuity.
Yeah. It's like how many times when you see Batman's parents die,
Or Spider-Man being bit by a spider.
or Spider-Man being bit by a spider.
This is the thing, we never really get to see the war on Cybertron. There's been like little things about showing it, but never like a full-on explanation. Because even in the Transformers Bumblebee movie, they showed it for maybe 2 minutes in the whole movie,
barely.
and they don't even show you that much of it.
Right.
All I
I think
cared
they're
about
going to
was
show it in the
Soundwave in
prequel,
that
though. They're
movie.
going to build up to it. They're going to be like, hey, oh my God, I have an idea. Let's have 4 more Transformers movies. Let's go. We can do it.
Yep.
And then they're going to start, and they're going to do like all these little movies, and then there will be the big climaxy war.
the big climax war.
I
I'm
hope so,
not sure the
especially-
Transformers can do that, but okay.
Can't.
Of course Transformers can do that. It's been a hot property for how
That'll
long
be rated
now?
a hard R. A lot of metal junk hitting it.
Shoot a lot of oil everywhere.
No,
Oh,
because the
God.
Transformers do not have sex, because they reproduce asexually.
Really?
Just like
Yes,
Josh.
there's an
You
entire
know
thing
that?
about how Transformers
Is there-
reproduce.
Oh, of course there is.
Seriously?
Yeah.
It's a bunch
awesome.
of guys
They're not
running
just,
around
like,
in
made.
running around in.
Yeah, there's no, because they if a Transformer dies, their spark gets joined with the Allspark, and from the
watches
Allspark,
too
all
many-
life is
well,
formed. So
way
it just
too much fan
their
fiction.
spark inhabits a new body. That's it.
Is that the way it works?
Well, then what came first, the Allspark or a Transformer?
The Allspark. They tell you that flat out. The Allspark came, created life on the planet Cybertron. Then they warred with each other and killed the planet, and then tried to restart it, and then killed it, and then restarted it, and then killed it, and then restarted it.
Turn it off and turn it back on
okay,
again.
so moving on. So
It'll be
Jay and
fine.
Silent Bob, hallelujah, right?
In his house?
They released a game.
It's coming out on the Switch.
The Switch.
The Switch.
I want my Switch back.
And stream.
What's that?
And the stream platform. So if you are a computer player, you can play it on there as well.
Really?
Yeah, so still, I don't play games on the stream. I'm a PlayStation 4 kind of guy, so I'm kind of assed out on this one. But
What it
all the
looks
more power
like,
to
it's
you
based
guys.
off like the old Double Dragon games.
Yeah, I think we have a video of it.
Do we?
Yeah, let's go ahead and play that video real quick, Rob.
Jay and Silent Bob Marlboro. The best action brawler game ever! Free! With Jay and Silent Bob Chronic Blunt Punch.
Chronic Blunt Punch.
That's too funny.
So the game looks fun. It's something that you're not going to probably want to play for like 2 months straight. You'll probably play it once, beat it, and not really play it again.
So
Speak for yourself.
Are they going to bring back some of the reminiscence of the actual movie? And
Yeah, LaForge was in there. The security guard from Mallrats.
Yeah.
The Easter Bunny was in there, who they beat up in Mallrats. There's a lot of Mallrats
There's gonna
references
be a lot
in
of
there
Easter
because
eggs
it's
in
in
it.
them all.
yeah,
That's
I'm
pretty
hoping
cool.
that
See, I'll
they'll
bet they're
include the
marketing
game
to
in the next movie
stoners.
then.
okay.
So, in the best
There
part
will
about
be
this game,
will there be
is-
any movie scenes?
will there be a movie? Probably.
Movie.
Oh, movies.
That's what I
don't
said.
know.
Movies.
Could be. In a mall. You could have a movies in a mall.
Yeah. They definitely
Or at
opened
least
up a
they have
real
a
life
sandwich of
movies not too
and
long ago.
where they wear the shirts and stuff.
Oh, from Clerks?
Yeah. See?
No, Jay and Silent
Two.
Bob won't wear the shirts, though.
Why not?
Because they never
They
wore
never
that.
worked there.
That's
I
not
know
their-
that, but I mean, they could bring characters like they can come in.
Dante and Randall.
Yeah.
Before they go
Yeah.
back to.
Yeah. They're taking a break, right? That would be as funny as hell, right?
Oh yeah, you can definitely see a lot of the characters probably popping up on this. And the best part about this is not only is it for the Nintendo Switch and the stream, but for a short release, they're going to have hard physical copies that look like the old NES style games from the 80s.
So where can you buy
that'll-
that copy?
That'll be the packaging, so you can put the little unit into the Switch.
I don't know.
No, like you can actually put it in original Nintendo and it'll play on original Nintendo.
Oh, like the guy that came to the studio
That's
and
cool.
made his own Nintendo game?
Right. Yeah, we had a kid come to the studio that
Oh, I remember that.
that made his own
Last year, yeah.
that was awesome. So,
Yeah, Kaiju Big Battle wound up recently doing something similar to this not too long ago, where they made their own like Final Fantasy like game and released that to stream, and then they had a small run of physical copies as well. Well, that's probably going to be another future of gaming for especially independent gaming, is people just creating the game and launching it either through stream or independently to try to play it on some of these bigger systems.
right.
They already do that, though. There's
I'm
people-
saying you're going to see it on a larger scale in the next time, especially given what's going on. If you have time to work on that video game you haven't been, you've always wanted to work on, look at Terradrome, the game that was the fighting game that had all the different horror villains and stuff like that you could play as. They've been waiting to do a sequel to that with characters that they actually have license to so they can make some money off of it. They haven't had a lot of time to work on it. Hopefully with everything going on,
Right.
they can finally put a game like that out.
That would be kind of cool.
What would be?
I'd be hip for it. I'd be hip
Yeah.
for it.
They
Well,
have
I-
a
well,
demo
guess
of
what?
the
I
original
cannot
version you
believe
can play.
we're out of topics.
I have trivia.
Oh, I
Wanna do
love
some
this.
trivia?
I knew Bree would bring it in for us.
I can go grab one of my toys.
No, that's
No, we're good
No.
without that.
We don't want to see those kind of toys. That's not that kind of show. That was a show at 4:30 today. That if you didn't watch, you need to go back and watch that show. Oh my God, those two ladies.
What is
are,
it?
I have a
Oh,
new
the
show called RSVP. Oh my God, today was quite interesting.
Sounds fun.
Yeah.
Are you guys ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. What do you call a single diamond set alone in a ring?
A princess.
Ric Flair.
I don't.
A single diamond ring.
A poor
They
woman's
talk about
ring?
it-
A poor woman's ring.
I thought you said a single diamond inside a ring, which is usually
Set
Ric Flair.
alone in a ring.
Woo!
I have no
Called.
idea.
No, stop wooing. Solitaire.
Solid. Oh, yeah. I get that. Durr.
In baseball, what does ERA stand for?
Earned run
Runs average.
What does the company Bridgestone make?
Tires.
What size is a tall at Starbucks?
12 ounce.
Yeah, small. What's the name of SpongeBob SquarePants' starfish best friend?
Patrick Star.
I have no idea.
What would a golfer be working on if they're working on their short game?
Oh, they're
His
putting.
stroke.
Mm-hmm. Which boy band did Nick Carter belong to?
Backstreet Boys.
Of course he knew that.
What are
I'm a
five
child of the
different?
90s. Come on now.
What are
Bree
five
already has her
different
tickets
types
for the
of
reunion
makeup?
shows.
Hold on there, buddy. What is it?
What are 5 different types of makeup a woman can put on her face?
Oh, okay.
Mascara.
Demon, Cat, Star Child.
Shut up.
No, you have foundation,
Juggalo.
Okay, mascara.
mascara,
Lipstick.
lipstick,
Concealer.
a concealer, blush.
Blush.
There you go. That's 5. This is from a date box,
Oh, okay.
so that's why some of the questions are really freaking stupid.
Okay.
What's the name of the second movie in the original Star Wars trilogy?
Empire Strikes Back.
In the book series Winnie the Pooh, where do all the characters live?
100 Acre Woods.
In poker, what do you call a sequence of 5 cards in the same suit?
Flush. No,
What kind of a flush?
Full house.
a straight flush.
Yes. What's the main herb used in making pesto?
Marijuana.
I wish.
Basil.
Yes. What are the names of the 5 Kardashian sisters?
I have no freaking
Kim.
clue.
Chloe.
Hold on, let me go find my restraining order. I'll be right back.
There's Kim. There's Chloe.
I have no idea. I literally do not have no idea.
Come on, Michael.
Shit.
That is probably
Chloe.
one.
You're just a little pervy enough that I think you would know at least more than 2.
She's got you pegged.
I can't remember the
Oh,
other
come
ones.
on.
What did you say so far?
Kim and Chloe.
Chloe and Kim.
And Chris,
Nope.
No,
The
the
sisters.
sisters.
Courtney.
Courtney, that's, yeah. Then you have the 2 younger ones that are millionaires now.
They're all millionaire. Kylie and Kendall are the other 2. Which actress starred in the movie Breakfast at Tiffany's?
Oh my God.
Emilio Estevez.
Audrey Hepburn. Audrey Hepburn.
What?
Hepburn.
Oh.
There you go.
Audrey Hepburn.
I was thinking
In football, when a quarterback is tackled in his own end zone, it's worth 2 points. And what is it called?
touchback.
It's not a touchback. I thought it was a touchback.
Safety.
Yes. I thought it was a touchback. Which hairstyle is short with hair around the jawline?
Bob.
Yes. Which designer was first known for the little black dress?
I don't know, but we love that guy. Girl.
Lady.
I don't know.
She does makeup too.
I have no
I don't
idea.
think she's alive
Maybelline?
anymore. No? No, clothing and makeup.
Pink.
Charlie.
Chanel.
Oh, okay.
Which athlete is most famously associated with the number 23?
Jordan.
Jordan.
What's the name of the NFL video game series created by EA Sports?
Madden.
What's the title of the 3rd book in the Twilight series?
Nobody cares.
Hold on.
Right.
I should know this.
Mr.
Actually,
Sparkles?
It's
A
a
New
Eclipse.
Moon.
Yes.
I can't believe
Yeah,
you got that.
as of
That was
2000
actually a
right?
guess.
Who was right? Eclipse or New Moon?
Eclipse.
Yes!
Uh,
I have the
As
DVDs
of
right over there. I cheated.
2018, which NFL team has won the most Super Bowl titles as of 18?
Patriots.
Patriots.
Steelers.
As of 18. There
Oh,
you go.
yeah.
Steelers.
Steelers. Yeah.
I sports occasionally.
What?
I sports occasionally.
Yeah. Okay.
How many major championships has Tiger Woods won?
4.
One major
6.
one. It's called the divorce settlement that he did not get.
9.
Higher.
12.
Higher.
20.
14.
Whoa. I didn't know
Right?
that. Holy crap, that's a lot.
On which part of the body is rouge most often applied?
Cheeks.
In which state would you find the fictional town of Stars Hollow from the show Gilmore Girls? Come on, Michael.
I've never
I like how she called you out on that one. I'm the guy in the tiara.
That's a Josh show right there.
No, I have no idea.
I don't know.
like
I think
Gilmore
John
Girls.
is actually more likely to know this one.
What is it?
It's Connecticut.
Oh, yeah. Stanford, actually.
Which article of clothing is the brand Hudson most famously known for?
Hudson?
I've literally never heard of before this game.
Underwear?
Jeans.
Jeans.
I've never heard of
I've
them.
never heard of
Which state is Taylor Swift originally from?
Texas.
Arkansas?
Indiana.
Not as redneck as you think.
Really?
Ohio.
Nope.
Pennsylvania.
Close. Yeah,
Idaho.
Pennsylvania.
Idaho.
Ooh,
That's-
what are the names of the four sisters from the novel Little Women by Louisa May Alcott?
No idea. No idea at all.
Meg,
No.
Jo, Beth, and Amy.
Okay.
What's the name of the tool that spins in a circular motion at a high speed and is used to make wood more smooth?
A router?
Nope.
No.
Shit.
Router
Lathe.
does not make wood
Lathe.
smooth.
Lathe. Planer.
Rotary sander.
Rotary sander. Oh, to make it smooth, more smooth. Yeah. I'm thinking.
What's the name of the longtime host of the TV show The Bachelor?
I have no clue.
Bob?
Shit.
Bob
Chris
the Builder.
Harrison. I've never even heard of this person in my entire life.
Nope.
Who's one of the first 5 players inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame?
Babe Ruth.
Babe Ruth.
Somebody guess somebody else.
Shoeless Joe Jackson.
No.
Pete
Jackie
Rose.
Robinson.
No.
Pete
There's
Rose
only
will
one
never
other
be
name
in
that I
it.
even
You
recognize.
should.
Who are they?
Ty Cobb, Walter Johnson, Christy Mathewson, Honus Wagner, and Babe Ruth.
Yeah. Ty Cobb?
I've
Only
really
heard of Ty
surprised
Cobb and
Jackie
Babe Ruth.
Robinson wasn't
No, I've
on
heard of
there.
the other ones. Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard of them. That's really surprises me.
Yeah. And that was all of it. Those were the first 5 inducted.
Well, okay. Dang.
But yeah, that's all of it. That's all my trivia.
That is very good, young lady.
It was a silly game. Have you guys ever gotten the date box, or have you seen that? Everybody was all into those monthly box things, and we got the date box. This one, we had to make a marshmallow shooter out of PVC pipes and stuff.
I can do that.
But we also decided that we didn't want ants in our house, so we didn't make a marshmallow shooter to
That's
shoot
cool.
marshmallows at each other throughout the house.
Mike, what are you going to talk about? You let me guess something to talk about.
Earlier I mentioned I saw a post. Someone was arrested at Disney for sneaking into campgrounds and sleeping there.
Josh.
Disneyland, right?
Josh, you know better than that.
I didn't.
I'm
I wasn't
sorry.
able to fully read it because the show started right when I found it, and I can't find it now.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's super funny.
I will not be denied my camping experience. What can I say?
God have mercy. Anything
Right, I
to
am
get some,
seriously
anything to get some
craving some
tail
camping.
from Donald. That was
No, he would be more fucking goofy.
So how is everybody dealing with this good old COVID-19?
Oh, it's fun. I love working from home.
No, you would.
So Bree, you're going
I'm
into
home
work,
more.
right? Huh?
I'm home more. Like, I only work 2 or 3 days a week right now. So I'm doing my second job at home more, but doing a lot of painting, like a lot of painting right now, which is awesome. Oh, I just made these 2 pots. I'll go grab them while you guys keep talking
All right.
for a minute.
I haven't. It's to me, it's not changed anything, other than the fact that I can't go out tonight after the show and have
And go
dinner
get
with
food.
my wife.
And this is a perfect time to go get food because I don't have to drive anywhere now.
Oh man!
And it would have been a perfect night to go Chili's for food.
I am starving to. What do you got there, Bree? Show us, honey.
So I've been painting pots, and this one is for my sister for her birthday. I don't know if you can see it very
that's
well,
cool.
Yeah. There we go.
That's
but
cool.
it's super cute. And then this one.
Oh, that's a Nightmare Before
Yeah,
Christmas.
both of them are.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah,
super
she's
cool.
obsessed with it. So that's for her birthday this year. I have been making so many pots. I did one that I put dots all the way around this thing. I'll have to take a
I'll
picture
take a
of it. It's
Baby
already got a
Yoda
plant
pot.
in
I was
it.
going to say, someone has a birthday coming up this month,
Baby
I
Yoda
think.
pot would be awesome.
I got this
It'd be
thing.
super cute.
See, that is Josh. Put that away.
Well, I was just showing off what I had near me.
Yeah.
It's a peace pipe and a tomahawk.
Put that away.
But did you make it?
No.
No, I bought it off eBay. What do you expect a princess to do? I don't make things.
God.
I make
People
things. I
that do
painted
that for
this.
me.
It was really old, though. It's not fantastic.
That's funny.
So
All
I
right,
save them
everybody.
and I don't
Well, hey,
sell it.
thank all you nerdites for sticking in there with us tonight. It's been a long show. I know I'm tired. It's been a long day. Now I got the yawns. I shouldn't have drank so much soda.
It's been
That's
a
what
really
happens.
long day.
We will see everybody next week, and Bree will be in studio. See ya.